Happy New Year to all. This is Phil once again. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope this one will be more prosperous than the last. Lord knows I could certainly use the money. Anyway, just kidding. No, I wasn't. Well, with all these holidays now out of the way, we are moving fast forward into yet another one, Valentine's Day, with little Cupid and his bow and arrow and his love-struck aim and all that good stuff. Which kind of reminds me of something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and that's dating websites. First of all, we basically know that the internet these days can be helpful in many ways, and then in some other ways it can be very much a hindrance to our lifestyles, with identity theft and the scam artists that are out there and all the other creepy stuff. It's sort of, well, I don't want to be pessimistic and say outweighs the good stuff, but it certainly runs a close second. And these dating websites are very weird. Yes, I have joined a couple of them, and first off, the most ridiculous thing that they can do, and I know that I may be ostracized by saying this in this money-driven, money-grubbing society we live in, but why in the hell would you pay to make a friend? Huh? I mean, that should be something you do for free. Be it, face-to-face or on the internet or on the telephone or whichever medium by which you use to make a friend. That should be free. But most of these sites, they're come-ons. They say, oh, well, you can make a free profile and, get online and start chatting away and trading pictures and talking and, meet your significant other or what have you. The catchphrase here is, you can start a free profile. You sign on to these things and you soon find out that in order to talk or to chat or to wink or to poke, let's say for Facebook, you can do that for free on Facebook. But, Facebook is a place that you go to keep up with the friends that you already have. But I'm talking about these ones that have this little romantic, ooh, how do they do it? Okay, this little romantic thing. The only romance they want is a romance with your wallet, because everything is, for charge, which is ridiculous and ludicrous in my book. Then, my point here is, keeping people safe, because, you mean you go on a dating website to try to find yourself a girlfriend? No, that's not the point. The point is, with all these scammers out there, are these sites really doing their utmost to keep their members safe? To keep their members from getting shafted? And the answer to that is no. There have been countless incidents that have been reported on telly and newspapers about people on Craigslist and Moco Space and MySpace and all these other spaces have been actually taken off and killed, or fleeced. They've gotten their cars taken away from them, their jewels. Some of the women have been raped. Some of the guys have been raped. They maybe didn't want to tell about it because, big macho guy, it's impossible for me to get raped. But yeah, it has happened. So these people, they're only worried about their numbers, because the more people that sign on to their sites, the more advertisement they can get. That's why some of them are sort of free to us, because, they take in billions of dollars in advertising fees and costs and what have you. But here we are, thinking, well, I'm going to go on there and find a friend, maybe a nice little girlfriend, cute little hottie to, go out on Saturday night with and tilt back a few. In essence, you're not getting that. You may run into a scammer, and, the way they do it. M. Cindy by name. Well, what, you Cindy by what other thing. That's your name. You know, it's just like a Chevrolet walking up to you, hey, I'm a Corvette by name. Well, by practice, I'm a Buick. Come on. And then they'll come up with calling you darling and baby and honey and talk about getting married, and you've just been talking to them for like 2 minutes. You know that's a come on. And then there's the ever-present, oh, well, my father was a millionaire, but he died in an industrial accident, and I lost my mother, and I mean, they've always lost people. They were always, you know, from a bunch of dead people. And my lawyer wants me to get married, and if you'll help me, I'll give you some of the money. I just need $700 or $1,200 just to get the legalities moving along. And, you know, they steal these pictures of these beautiful girls, you know, and the system of things is, if the girl is really beautiful, like model material, usually a scammer behind that, because, I mean, you know, there are a lot of cute girls out there walking up and down the streets, you know, in the grocery stores, in the laundromats, what have you. But, I mean, face it, folks, they don't look like Cindy Crawford or you know, some supermodel like Tyra Banks or somebody like that. And they may be pretty and, you know, really, you know, hot bodies and all that, but I mean, come on. Basically, the girl doesn't look like she stepped out of the salon in Beverly Hills. Okay. So, you know, that's a come on. Then you get these webcammers, you know. That's the ones with the hanging all over the camera, and, you know, they're, and then you come on to you and want you to sign on to their webcam so that you can pull out your credit card and, you know, pay that way. And then you've got these other ones that, oh, they've got such filthy attitudes like, you know, I'm the greatest thing since grits and gravy, and you would be privileged to fall down on your knees and date me, you know. And then you got your ever-present racists and prejudiced people. I don't want no black people on my page. I don't want no white people on my page. I don't want no Hispanic people on my page. And then you look at their face, you should be damn well glad if anybody comes on your page. You look like the bottom of an elephant's foot. You should be thankful that anybody would take the second look at you. You ugly bag of crap. Anyway. But the thing that gets me is these types of people, they clog up the system and make it virtually impossible for you to find any kind of friend, whether or not you want a romantic type friendship or just a friend, you know, because they're there clogging up the system, and the administrations of these sites, they don't care, you know. So people nowadays need to be ever vigilant about their surroundings. You don't want to get involved with somebody who's going to take your money, you know, because you can't get it back. You don't want to get involved with somebody who's going to take you off and kill you or take you off and rape you, you know. So you need to be very careful. Internet, it can be a cool thing, but it can be a detrimental thing. It can be a weird thing. It can be a crazy thing. And these romantic sites, you know, with these little romantic tendencies, oh, find your significant other, christianmingle.com, all of them, they're a bunch of come-ons. You know, steaming pile of horse turds, because they come off with this, you know, this whole bunch of things for you to do, but then you got to pay for it. When you go to your Google Play Store, if those of you with iPhones, and you go to the App Store, you know, they've got these little rating systems, and they also have comments down there from other people that have either been on the thing and left it or still on there. But some of that can be very, very instrumental in helping you to decide whether or not you should go on there. As for me, yeah, I'm signed on to a couple, but I look at it in this way. It's just entertainment, just like watching telly. You know, I just want to see how far these idiots will go, you know. And you know they're scammers, you know, from the word go. Because they'll lie to you and say that they're in Los Angeles. I happen to live in Los Angeles, for those of you who don't know me, or are not familiar with my videos. I live in LA, California, and, you know, you look at all these beautiful girls on there, or if you're a girl and you look at the guys, it'll say, you know, live in California, about 11.2 miles away from you, or 3.4 miles. And you say, oh, okay, this might be a cool friend to get to know. And you're just kind of cute, whoa, a curvy thing. Anyway, so you send her a message or something, or she sends you one, and you get to talking, and oh, you live in California. Well, say, have you ever been over to the Getty Center, or you've ever been to the Pier, Santa Monica? Oh, I don't live in California. No, you don't? Well, your profile says that you live there. Where do you live? Oh, I am from Africa, from Nigeria, or this other place, Ghana. So, well, what the hell does your profile say you live in California for? Oh, well, I'm over here studying to be a nurse, working with UNICEF. And then the scam starts, 2 or 3 hours down the road, then they'll come back with, oh, I got in trouble. Someone stole my purse, or stole all my money, and I need $1,200. And, well, honey, you in a bad shape, because you ain't getting $1,200 from me. In fact, you're not getting 12 cents from me. We live in an economy where it's hard to buy a loaf of bread and a package of Farmer John hot dogs, for those of you who are over here in California, or whatever brand you use back east or whatever. And then you can let some idiot come online and, sweet talk you, and sweet talk your $1,200 out of you? Not this guy. It ain't happening. So, you guys and girls need to be ever vigilant about these websites. They can be fun if you keep your head about you and just look at it as pure entertainment. Now, I'm not saying that at some point some people haven't found their true love. There's a chance for everything. All I'm saying is the chance of you finding true love on one of these websites is about as certain as hitting the lottery for $45 million, although there are people that have done that too. Lord knows I've been trying since the inception of the California State Lottery. Be careful, like anything else. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And some of these pictures of some of these girls, and for you girls, some of the guys, real hotties, real hunks, real good-looking stuff there. But, have to be careful. We don't live in an all-friendly society. There are people out there, and they have agendas. Be careful. Once again, if you liked this video or any other that I produced, please feel free to sign on and become a subscriber. We'd appreciate it. And if you don't like it, let me know that too. And that way I'll know what, better to do or whatever. Because I'd like to provide quality stuff, things that maybe most of the people out there miss. I got a lot of things to say. Some of them people like, some of them people don't like. That's the way of the world. But anyway, have a good day while you're on the internet, while you're walking the streets, while you're in your house, while you're anywhere you happen to be. Stay safe, okay? Bye-bye now.